Hey mom, I'm filming.
Connect.
I'm doing an Amazon haul.
What is that?
An Amazon haul.
What is it?
Showing people what I bought off Amazon. Why is that so funny? Everyone, it's Imani. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for coming to watch this one. So today I am doing an Amazon haul. I know I'm kind of coming back to back with the hauls, but we're quarantined and what else can I do? All I can do is shop. So today I wanted to do my Amazon haul. This is collectively over, I want to say about a month worth of stuff. I didn't buy it all at once. That would be kind of crazy. But I did want to show you what I did purchase because I felt like it might be beneficial to you all as well. And these are kind of my current phase as well. So let's get into it. So the first thing I have here is the BedSure Get Cozy Silk Pillowcases. So I've been on a silk pillowcase kick, I guess you could say. I've been on a bunch of kicks since I've been quarantined, honestly. But I really wanted a lot of silk pillowcases to change my pillowcases at night because, I don't know, since we were quarantined, it seemed like my breakouts were getting worse. So I felt like me changing my pillowcases every 2 days would be helpful. And in order to do that, you need a lot of them. And I sleep on satin or silk, but mostly silk pillowcases because if my bonnet comes off at night, which is very common for me, my hair is still gonna be good because I'm sleeping on a silk pillowcase. So these are actually not that much. I believe I spent $15 to $20. I'll have everything linked in the description box, but I think I only spent like $20 on these, and that's not bad because you get two. It comes in a set, so you can put one on the other pillow as well if you'd like. But yeah, I don't think that's that bad for what you get, and I love them. I haven't opened this one yet though because I have a good amount and I'm always washing them, so I haven't touched these yet. But I will say, when you do wash them, just wash them and hang them out because if you dry them, they're going to not be silk anymore because that happened to my very first ones. I kept drying them and then the silk kind of just went away. So just be mindful of that when you are washing them, that you just wash them and that's it. So next I have the Alley Crown Faux Mink 25mm lashes. I was gonna wear them today, but I put them on and they were kind of too much. So I think I'm gonna keep these for when I have on a wig. I feel like certain lashes are for when you're like really done up. That's just my opinion though. But some faces can't handle a lash and their hair's in a bun. You know, and I'm one of those people. Like if I put on a crazy lash and I don't have like a wig or anything to intensify my face except my makeup, then it just doesn't look right on me. But when if I put a wig on and I put these on, I'm good to go. I look normal. But if I just have my hair in a bun, these are just too much sometimes. So I think I'm gonna keep these for special occasions when I put a wig on. They are 4 in a pack and they were $8, which is really good because, you know, some places online you get these for about like 1 or 2 for like, no, sorry, you will only get 1 for like $20. So I got 4 for $8. That's a steal. So I've been honestly on Amazon for a lot of beauty stuff because, you know, you buy it somewhere else and it's just way more money, and it's like, I got this right here and these look just as good as the store-bought ones from, you know, the higher end mink lashes. These look just as good, so get you some for $9. So next I have this Fit Girl Fit Band. So while we're quarantined, I'm doing my best to stay fit, which is honestly hard because there's only so much you can do when you're in the house, and then like sometimes I just don't feel like it. But I made sure I was equipped so there was no excuses, and I actually like this hip band. I will say it definitely intensifies my workout. It's actually heavier than some resistance bands I had put on my leg. Like I used it one time, I was like, oh my goodness. So I definitely suggest getting this if you are on the hunt for a hip band. This was $20 and it's from the Fit Girl brand, and I have a ankle strap for when I lift weights at the gym. Well, I ain't doing that right now, but when I lift weights at the gym on my ankle, I use that. So I'm pretty familiar with this brand and it's really good. I will say it doesn't give that much stretch. You might have trouble putting it on, but other than that, it definitely gets the job done. You definitely will feel the burn with whatever glute or just hip or thigh workouts you do. If you put that on, you definitely will feel it. So next I have the McCupper 40 pieces hair silk scrunchies. So they come like this. And I got these because since my hair is curly now, I put my hair in pineapples at night. And it's best if you're using a silk scrunchie like this instead of a cotton scrunchie or the ponytail holders, because it will kind of get on your curls and sometimes it will rub it the wrong way, and then you'll be prone to breakage that way, versus if you have the silk scrunchies. So I got these. I just checked, they're not available, so I don't know the price. However, they do have a 62 piece for $8.49. So this might have been maybe $7. This is the 40 piece one. And as you can see, I have not pulled out many of these because it's a lot. But that's what you need, because sometimes you may lose it, you may not find it, and you're like, where's my scrunchie, where's my scrunchie? You got a bunch, you can't run out of them. So, and this is good, like if you are around your friends and your friend want one, you could give one to them. But these are also pretty good at the same time because scrunchies are coming back in style. I don't know if you've noticed, but they are. So I can put like my hair in a poof and then put this on and I'm good to go. I got every color, so my outfit will be matching my scrunchie. So I really do like these though, and I haven't had an issue with them. I've maybe used like 4 from the bag, so I'll probably have these for a long time. But I thought this would be a good gem to share with y'all if you needed scrunchies as well. So the kid in me wanted Connect 4. I know y'all probably like, really, Imani? But we can't go nowhere, and then every time I went to Target or Walmart, all the games were gone, so I had to turn to Amazon. And honestly, this game gets intense. I was playing it with Tread the other day, and we were looking at the Connect 4 board like this, trying to strategize where we gonna put our piece to go down, because it got so intense. It was like, nah, if I go there, he gonna win, and if I go here, he gonna win. Oh, I don't know where to go. So, you know, I suggest buying board games off Amazon. You know, they have everything, because I will say now things are coming back in stock, but if it's not, just go to Amazon, you'll find it. So the kid in me wanted this. I believe it was like $10, so can't go wrong. And you know, now we have it for future date nights, and when things go back to normal, we got a Connect 4 board. Either way, so it was a win-win. So I feel like everyone knows about this setting powder, but I just used it today, and it's the Sasha Buttercup setting powder. I'm telling y'all, if you have not got this setting powder by now, you are sleeping on it the same way I was. I mean, look at my face. Honestly, like, look at it. It's so flawless. You can't see no powder really. Well, no, you can't see the powder at all. And it's really flawless, and it's flash approved. I was like, I got so many setting powders, I'll buy it whenever. It was $25, and I think that was another thing. I was like, $25? My Airspun from Walgreens at $6 worked just as good. You know, me being a little cheapo. But honestly, this is way better than the Airspun. I love this setting powder. I'm upset at myself for sleeping on it so long. It gives you a flawless finish, and honestly, I don't even think you can put on too much and it'll look cakey at all, honestly. So if you have not gotten this, I'm telling you, go get you some. You're going to really like it. It brightens your face, gives you that coverage that you're looking for. Usually when I'm dusting away my setting powder, I use a face powder just to make sure it blends well. I don't even have to do that with this one. This is really good, so I suggest you try it. Don't sleep on it like I did, and go get you it. Like I said, everything will be in the description box, so click that link and get this. So since we're working from home, I got me a wireless charger for when I'm at my desk, and this is the U-Tech wireless charger. It was $14, so I want to say it's kind of a you get what you pay for situation. Sometimes, depending on how I lay my phone on the charger, it won't charge, and that pisses me off. But for the most part, it works. But like I said, it's $14. You can't go wrong with it. So if it breaks, you could get you a better model. But so far, it hasn't broke yet. Sometimes it acts up and I gotta, you know, reset it or unplug it and re-plug it back in. But hey, it was, like I said, $14. So you know, you get what you pay for. But I really do like wireless charging. It just makes it so much easier. You can just place your phone, you gotta plug your phone, and you just place it on the charger. So while I'm at work, if I'm not using my phone, I just put it right here. So I kind of just got it as a desk accessory for my computer. Since we're working from home, I just wanted to jazz my space up a bit. So next I have the Iyanla Vanzant Acts of Faith Daily Meditations for People of Color. Y'all, go get you this. Especially in these times of uncertainty, I really suggest everyone work on their spiritual journey. And when I tell you that this book is everything, it's everything. I have a couple of devotional books, but nothing has touched my spirit like this one. And I think primarily because it has a reflection section. Some devotional books, they just have a scripture, they give you a little passage, and then they give you a prayer, and you're on your merry way. But not this one. You literally have to sit down. Well, you don't have to, but this is what I do. With the reflection, I actually sit down and I write it in a journal. And I just feel like that puts my spirit in a better place because I actually have to think about what I'm reflecting on. And sometimes it puts me in my place on how I should be and how I should walk with Christ. So I suggest everyone get this book. Even if you're not a person of color, this book would be good for you. I really enjoy it. It's for 365 days a year, and I bought it in April, so I started it towards the end of the month. So I do have January and February and March that I will need to catch up on. This book was about $12. I really do enjoy this book, and I suggest everyone go get it. I probably will use it even after I finish it because I feel like your thought process changes all the time. So what I wrote on March 6th of this year versus what I wrote on March 6th of next year, it's going to be completely different. So I suggest that everyone go out and get this. This is really good, and I highly recommend it. Y'all probably like, dang, this is a long charger, and indeed it is. It's 15 feet long. I got it in a 2-pack, and it was $15 for this. I really like it. I know sometimes chargers these long don't last, but mine is still standing. And honestly, I never knew how convenient it is to have such a long charger. Literally, I can plug it on one side of my couch and be on the other side, and I still have room left over. This honestly was a lifesaver. You want to be comfortable. You don't be like, oh, I gotta charge my phone, so now I need to be somewhere else. No, you want to be comfortable, and this charger will get you right. I honestly, you know, like I said, it's $15, so it's not a big deal if you purchase it. You know, it'll last for as long as it's going to, but hey, it's 15 feet long. So I honestly really enjoy this charger, so I was like, let me put this on my haul, put this in my haul, because I've seen like 6 feet, and 6 feet is long too, but 15, this is long. And And like I said, I'm all over the house with this charger and I'm comfortable. Anywhere I plug it, I could be somewhere else and I'm still able to charge my phone. So go get you one. So I'm all about house decor. And when I saw this, I was like, I have to have it. So it's basically a facial tissue dispenser, but I use it for my hand paper towels that I use to dry my face. I know you're probably like, really? But it's just the little things that make me happy. And when I saw this, I just thought it was aesthetically pleasing to the decor in my bathroom. So I was like, let me pick it up. It's very user friendly. You know, you just open it up here at the bottom and you insert your hand paper towels. Before I just kept the hand paper towels in the box that it came in, but this just looks so much better. So this was $20 and you know, I really like it. So this is a facial steamer. I needed a new one since mine broke. And I love facial steamers. I use it almost every time I wash my face, especially when I have a mask on. I use it and I just sit in front of it and it helps with opening your pores, which is really good. If you get facials, you'll be very familiar with a steamer. They use it all the time. It helps open your pores so they can give you a deep cleansing. So I honestly, especially because we really can't go anywhere, get you a facial steamer. Especially it will, forget your pores on your face. If you're having trouble breathing, this will definitely open up your chest. When I was a kid, I used a humidifier anytime I was sick, and this literally does the same thing. So you can get a lot of use out of it. This was $39. What I really like is that it's very compact. You can take this off and there you go. And you know, if you have a tight storage space, you can take this off. So I really do like this one. I like how sleek it is. And yeah, I suggest everyone get a facial steamer, especially, you know, during this time we can focus on our self-care. And this is a great way to do it with a facial steamer. It just adds an extra step to your skincare routine. So this is the June and Julian Blackhead Remover instrument. And I really like this. I only used it one time, but when I tell you it vacuums up your blackheads, it does. I had, you know, I saw the gunk right there. I was a little disgusted, but hey, honestly, when you're washing your face, I feel like you're only like cleaning the surface. And sometimes you have to get deep down in there, and this will do it for you. You just turn it on, and then you just amp up the level of suction you need. And you can like put it on your face for about, I say 5 seconds, nothing longer. And it will get the dirt, the blackheads especially, it will suck it out. I have used this on whiteheads before. The whiteheads were a little stubborn, but it did suck those up as well. So honestly, I suggest everyone get this. It's about $40. It just helps get it, like I said about the steamer, it adds that extra step for your skincare. But if you have problematic acne like I do, I have hormonal acne specifically, but if you have, you know, issues with your skin and, you know, you're constantly breaking out, or you notice that you have a lot of blackheads, this will help get rid of them. I suggest doing this about twice a week. I haven't done it twice a week, and I will explain why with my next item that I'm about to show you all. But this will help clear up the blackheads. When I did use it, I noticed that my skin was brighter, because what you don't realize is because blackheads, they're beneath the surface and they don't come up like a whitehead, you have like a lot of trapped dirt in your pores and you don't realize. And then when you use an instrument like this, you're like, oh, my skin looks brighter. And it's because it removed the blackhead from your skin. And it also sucks up grease as well. So if you're oily like me, this will be a good tool for you to use. So my next item here, I love this. I had to show it last because I'm about to probably give like a minute or two spiel on it. And it's the Pure Daily Care New Derma Natural Derma Cell Energy Amplification System. So that's just a very long saying for a high frequency machine. So this machine increases blood circulation and it helps treat stubborn acne. and it also helps get the product deep into your pores. So basically how this works, I'm not gonna plug it in, but this right here especially, I use this on my cheeks. So you put this on your face and the neon electrodes then penetrate into the skin, and it helps with the blood circulation, and it helps kill stubborn bacteria. And that's basically what acne is. It's just stubborn bacteria it's sometimes really deep in the skin, and it because it's so deep, it's just a lot of it, so that's why you have constant breakouts. I've been using this for the past week, and when I tell you my face has not looked better, I can't lie to you. The way my acne works is sometimes I'll be good and then it'll get crazy for a while and then I'll be good again. So last summer my skin was really good. Like I barely had any marks, and breakouts were like here and there. So recently, especially since like October, my skin has broken out a lot. So I have not seen my skin look this good since I started using this, since October to now. Since I started using this, my breakouts have went away, and I've noticed that new breakouts are emerging, but it's probably because the neon electrodes is killing the bacteria, and if it's stubborn, it's bringing it up. So probably in about another week, my breakouts will be gone, which is a great thing because, you know, it's hard to get rid of your scarring when you constantly have breakouts. I'm really happy that I got this because I feel like it's an answer to my skin issues on top of eating right, but this definitely will help. So I suggest if you do have problematic skin, get this. They use this in the spa, and honestly, when you go to your esthetician, they're charging you to use this. So if you can get it for $45 and do it at home, why not? And then if they offer to you saying, no, I'm okay, and you can just get a simple facial. So I suggest during this time, practice, you know, amping up your skincare routine because you're not going anywhere. But I will say my skin has gotten a lot better. My redness has reduced. If you want me to do a video on how I use this machine, let me know. They also have this one for your hair. It improves blood circulation on your hair follicles, so it will help your hair grow. I don't think I will use this, but if you are someone that wanted to try it, you can. And then they have this one. This one is really good for like the crevices of your nose and like underneath your lips. This is really good just to get in there and like under your eye. And then they have this one as well. This one I use for my breakouts. For some odd reason, I don't see what's the difference between these two really, but this one is like specifically made for your breakouts. So I usually go over my face with this, then I go with this one, and then the smaller one I'll do, and then I'm done. You're not supposed to use it for more than 5 minutes, so just be mindful of that. But this is a really good machine, and like I said before, I think everyone should get it. And for $45, why not, when estheticians are charging you like an extra $100 just to use this machine? You now have it for yourself. Alright everyone, that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed my haul. If you did, please leave a comment, and also like this video if you did, so that I know that you all like my hauls and I will continue to do them. Let me know if you're going to purchase any of these items or if you have them already. And last but certainly not least, please hit that subscribe button if you got to the end of this video, because you're missing out if you don't. So please hit that subscribe button. And I love you all, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.